going on? You know, I want to address something. You know, this time, I normally try to, I don't know, I ain't gonna say that part. I had a pretty good day today. I got some good news anyway. Fairly good news. But I want to talk about since all these changes, the upcoming events, the aftermath of some of these changes. Because, like I said, you know, areas like this get the first wave of it, you know what I mean? And, sometimes we got to ask ourselves, how was Croatoan actually originally made, like, in actuality? Like, what started Croatoan? You know, before the science of it. And I'm going to tell you what started it. Insanity. You know what's going to start insanity? Poverty. It's all a game. It's all a game. I say that to say this. Me and my teachers, bro, we here to teach. And what, you know, I don't know about him, but I done been in a lot of areas teaching. But I'm going to say, here in Northeast Georgia, it's the hardest because of the ignorance. Not the ignorance in knowledge, but the ignorance in labor, like physical labor. Like, some people done been spoiled so much to the fact that they want handouts. And not only is they gonna get handouts, they gonna make you work for them. Now this is what's growing. There's gonna be either a cult or it's gonna be a gang if don't nobody get a hold of it, because they growing, females and males, young and old. And basically all they doing is stealing your ID and being you. And some go so far to the point where they gotta take you out of here. If they don't, I guess somebody take them out. I don't know. But it's some organization. It's some shit going on with young people, and they have females working for them. And you know, the typical man gonna fall victim to a female stunts. You know, I've been getting hit with these things a few times, but I try to look over it because it's back when I was coming up, it was like that then. But since the currency is changing, like basically from physical paper to online, and when I try to teach this to people to show them how they can make money online, you know what I'm saying, I can see it in their eyes. They ain't finna do it. And they don't want you to teach it neither. Why? Because they haters. It don't matter if they're your sister, brother, it don't matter. They don't want you to grow. They don't want you to evolve. So they haters. So what they do is these Croatoan experiments is basically done came to, I'm going to take what I want. Not only am I going to take it, I'm going to make somebody else work and do it for me. And it don't matter who you is. This is the mentality. If they can't get you hemmed up with one of these young girls or the girls or whatever, they're gonna keep trying and trying. But you know, the whole time I've been tested like this, I ain't called, I ain't said nothing. I've been just letting God do his thing. But you know, but it's getting to the point though where you know, I don't know. I'm still letting God deal with it because at the end of the day, bro, yeah, you was killing teachers back in the days. Yeah, it was easy for another nationality to pay you to get rid of a teacher. But now, today, unless you have no brain at all, you know you absolutely need a teacher. And so when people find out that y'all trying to take out teachers, y'all ass is gonna be a straight up target for everybody. Just the right people don't know. And you know, I know you young and you working for people who will give you $1, but all money ain't good money. And the money me and my teachers gonna show y'all how to get, it ain't an amount out there in these streets unless you somewhere else in a bigger city. I mean, way bigger than Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? That you gonna get that kind of paper. But uh, so far, it's still not there. It's better ways, y'all. It's better ways. It's better ways. And instead of you getting angry with the fact that you don't want to apply yourself, that's the reason why I'm here. Because like I said, I was mentally retarded. So if I could change, you could change. And honestly, I don't even blame other nationalities for the decisions they are making when it comes down to my people. If this is the kind of attitude we're going to continue to have, a Croatoan attitude, an animality attitude towards everything, towards change. You always talking about it's boring. Y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all something. I'm gonna tell those out there that's on drugs and that use your fleshly desires to call a good day. That's not boring. That shit is boring. And the only reason why you don't think it's boring is because you are choosing not to change and elevate. You thinking in your mind because you going through these withdrawals of not doing the same old thing over. You losing your mind. You going crazy. You bored out of your mind. You thinking that's how the future is going. That's what the future holds for that. But it ain't. That's called healing. And if you give yourself time to heal, you going to see how beautiful it is on the other side. You know what I'm saying? So, to those out there that you know, people out there that's doing shit just to get $1, I'm telling you, dog, don't do it. Because if the Creator put people like me here to teach you, and that means you got two choices. You got the choice to better yourself in the right way, or you got the choice to go down this road what you think is some gangster shit, which isn't no gangster shit. Because real gangsters and thugs, as I know, they do things for a reason. This right here is done for no reason. Because it's basically saying you're lazy. And that means lazy is not a reason. If anything, the people you robbing should be taking you out. And I ain't trying to say do that. But I'm saying that's what you're going to push it to. You're going to lose that. You're going to lose that because your mind ain't what it need to be to strategize reality. And you ain't going to get it. I'm telling you. You might get away with doing off a few people here and there. But once it catch up with you, it's going to be a wrap for you altogether. You ain't going to have a good time in prison. You ain't going to have a good time in hell. You ain't going to have a good time in life. You just going to be fucked up like Hitler. You're going to be a target for the whole world and the whole spiritual world to just devour over and over again like repetition. Because you are choosing to be a Satan reject, the devil's reject. You choosing to be some he'll have eyes type shit. And if you look at all the movies and shit, yeah, the zombies and shit, yeah, they you know, at first, but you know, the reality of it is, them Croatoans started disappearing, didn't they? That's because man got tired of that shit and wiped their asses out, kids and all. So don't think giving over to your dark side is a way out, because it ain't. It ain't. If you think your day is gonna get better by doing slick shit to God chosen ones, and that's another thing. If God chosen ones are here, people. If the 144,000 have woken and they are here and it's all over YouTube, why are you doing more evil? That would scare me to get right, because that's letting me know that without the government or anything, that's God. If 144,000 people woke up to do what's right, to do what's good, that's not the government at all. That's God. Because one thing I know about government anywhere in the world, it ain't their job to think about what's good and bad. It's their job just to keep balance and shit. So, what are you doing besides embarrassing yourself? And you know what's sad? My pop, the way I speak, my pop, he speak like that. Even though he was the guy he acknowledged the wrong he was doing. But he did not play people going to church and doing it on a norm and then condemning people to hell. He ain't like that. I mean, he'll tell you going to hell too. He said too damn much, but you just have to see it for yourself. He'll say it to a preacher. You know what I'm saying? A well-known preacher. And I respect him for that. I respect him for that, because play with yourself, but don't play with God. Don't never have the courage to play with God. If your oppressors ain't got the courage to play with God, and the wealthiest people in the world ain't got the courage to play. I mean, of course, we're going through a lot of that stuff now. But believe me, if they had their way to do whatever the fuck they want, would have been done to destroy the world. So that means there's just as many people fighting for God, if not more, than it is people who trying to destroy everything that's of God. You know what I'm saying? So if these people don't woke up, that's revelation. And y'all love to say fulfilling itself, but see, here's the thing. The people who've been coming to attack me and trying to put me to sleep, I already know a lot of them families promote it because they are overly righteous people and they hate the way I speak. So with that being said, that means churches themselves is trying to have me killed for telling y'all not to turn God's house into a den of thieves. Now who's the bad guy?